So
Live streaming is on.
thanks for live streaming. We're gonna start with Muhammad. Muhammad, please for checkings, please say how are you? How are you feeling today? What's your intention? And if you have a quick demo on your work, I will be appreciate if you can see it. We have 15 minutes for this. We're gonna start with Mohammed.
Hey everyone, I'm in a good mood. It's a spring and I'm happier in the springs, and it's a good. I'm happy. So for say my updates, I share my screen for a few minutes. Please let me share it. Do you have my screen, guys?
Yeah.
I had an issue for creating conversation and status updates for archiving milestones. There was some complexity in capped milestone and uncapped milestone, and it works now. As you see, it's for an unlimited milestone, and this is a cap milestone. And after archiving, we have an status update for that. It was one issue, and I had another issue about creating change recipients. After changing recipient, we had to create some status updates. As you can see, Mohammad Ranjbarzi has changed recipient to Ranger Reviewer, and after that, Ranger Reviewer has changed recipient to Mohammad Ranjbarzi, and now Mohammad Ranjbarzi is the recipient, and it works as you see. And there was another issue that, as we see the last week, the canceled donation in the Danny's panel, which we were showing unknown, but it has canceled. It is canceled now, and it works. And another issue I had, it was about writing a documentation about how we calculate paid gas money. So sorry. We have a website. Someone may don't know this site, and we have some documentation in this. And in here, I wrote a draft for how we calculate gas paid gas, and completed it, and it's now very well. If you read it, you will know what happens and how we calculate the gas money. I put this link in the Discord after sharing after my demo, and you can. I suggest that you read it. It's very good. And some other my other task was behind the scene, and it was about refactoring queue and some finding bug causes and something like this. So it has no demo for that. I pass it to Ramin now.
In the last 2 weeks, most of my time was dedicated to bug fixing, including we need the donation badge that need to update milestone and milestone campaign and deck in new donations. We had we need a UI for gas paid for each user that Marco designed. I'm working on it now. We had a weird notification about the gas paid limitation that was shown wrong. Another issue was designing new DAC forms for for editing deck. Other issues was delegating buttons that need sign-in check. It wasn't just for delegate buttons; it was for delegate buttons, donate buttons, and in my delegations page that need to uh, click on delegate or donate button twice to work. Uh, I also designed a sliding scale uh, mm, percentage
Percentage buttons in
yeah,
the
for
yeah.
amount slider. The
I
other
appreciate
one,
if you can show this, Ramin. Can you please?
yeah, let me share my screen.
It's a cool feature.
Where can I?
The maximum is here. The remain the funds in the remain the needed fund in the campaign, or the maximum amount of the crypto or tokens that the donor have. So when the slide goes to the maximum, you can easily use percentage buttons beside the slider, and it's kind of fun. And it's very so buggy after changing users, and Ramin changed all of them. Checking the signing, the accounts before checking the, for example, here before going and donating, they check the user signing and also the network, and this is the buttons. Yeah.
Yes, as Monique said, we had lots of issues on donate button and delegate buttons. For example, when you change the user, we had to click on donate button twice. Or when you are working with the donate button and you change the user, uh, the amount wasn't changing. For example, we had lots of issues that when you change the network, when you change the user, when you refresh the page, the amounts and the remaining amounts wasn't updating, and we had lots of issues with donate and delegate buttons that is solved now. And the other issues that we were facing were also in the my donations page, that we need to, for example, click on commit, reject, or donate button twice on the donations page.
For
And the
example,
other
if a user didn't sign in his account, in his or her account, and click on the, for example, commit or cancel button, the Miramax shows you need to sign in, and after the sign-in, then nothing happens, and no cancel, no delegation, nothing. But we, put these two transactions together after that, and improve the UX. Thank you, Ron.
thank you. I will pass it to Lauren.
No, me. Please, God, this is me.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I will pass it
It doesn't
to.
make any difference.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry, my camera doesn't work. I don't know. No application can access to my camera. Maybe I should restart my computer. But after the call, maybe. This week I was off for almost 1 week. I'm happy that people knew their roles and tried to fix bugs. Most of my activities this week was reviewing pull requests, fixing issues. I have implemented few features. The first one that I remember is the search in the campaign, in a certain milestone inside the campaign. It's not very strong search. It's just exact search, exact mesh, case insensitive, but hopefully it's better than nothing. For instance, let's find some campaign with, for instance, this one. Haidu has one that with lots of, yeah, this one. For instance, if this one had some text in his from Plato, come here, and if I search Plato, I will find those Plato in the text. And so if you can search with the for instance, reviewer address, recipient address. If you search those, search address in the campaign here, you will find milestone with that address pay and enroll in their milestone has a maybe reviewer, maybe owner, maybe recipient, and that's a big feature that maybe it's not very strong. If we want to have some search capability that considers, have some dictionary, be more intelligent, the fuzzy search, something like that, we need to thinking about another solution. There are solutions out there. We haven't set up that. It just took me a few hours. Another, Rami has changed the delegate pattern model, but I did myself too. I revised the pull request. I polished the documentations, and yeah, I don't remember anything right now. Yeah, we'll finish it. I pass it to Mike.
Thank you. Before passing to me, because the updates gets a little bit longer, that's what we think. I will pass it to Lauren to give me some, about the check-ins, what you feel, what's your intention, and I will pursue the meeting and the notes after that. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I am feeling really good today. I was sick before and I'm feeling better, so that's great. And updates, we have an email. We had a meeting about the emails, so Hannah's gonna help to write some emails, and she actually even already got started on it. And then there's actually not too many left on the ones that we decided were priority emails, which are like mainly to do with when donors are like their money is being moved. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to like update those emails, and then I'll tag probably Mohammed because I was tagging him on everything before, or I could tag somebody else if you guys. If it makes more sense. And should I just pass to somebody? Pass to anyone? Monique? Yeah. Pass it to Griff.
Yeah, I've just been enjoying the new milestone creation flow. I haven't really had I don't think I have any updates for Giveth 1 this week, but I'm excited to go through the board and just see what's going on, see if we have any user feedback to play with. I'll pass it to Danny.
Yeah, I don't really have updates to share either. Just ready to dive into the board and see if there's anything that I can help with. I don't know who else I need to pass it to.
Ashley.
Great.
Hi, everybody. I'm feeling pretty good today. I think Lauren pretty much covered the email part of what I had for updates. And then I guess the other thing I had is I've been going through Giveth.io and kind of just looking at the projects and seeing if any of them would be a good fit to onboard to Trace. And I think this week I'll try to find one and try it out, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. And that's what I got. So back to you, Monique.
Thank you, everyone. Let's take a look at what happened in statistics on this sprint. Let me show my screen with you guys. This is what we've done so far at the end of this sprint. You know, it's about we've done almost 70 story points out of 100. You know, it's you know, in the middle of stream, lots of issues has been raised. For example, we didn't know that, for example, changing the donation, you know, model has some of these issues. We planned just for you know, editing the percentage button, but we found that it's going to be you know, have lots of more issues than that. So it has been raised and unplanned. For example, take a look at this. This is our you know, planning for sprint 7. We just have 78 story points to be done, planned, but you know, there is almost 100 in the in the sprint. So we're a little bit far to the ideal, but I think it's not very bad. We have to get more, you know, make the story points more clear. We have to you know, put story points and estimations on each story more you know, transparent, and we have to talk with each other before going to solving the issues. I think these are our problems in this sprint, and we'll going to make it better. Let's look at the cumulative flow. We you know, during this sprint we have this chart closed about it takes from 2000 and 300 almost we've done we make the close, make issue close 30. And about the done, you see we've have increase in done. And if we take a look at the product backlog and sprint backlog, bugs and ops in progress and code review and UAT, you'll find that we have been increased amount in during this sprint. And let's take a look at the board. The designs where Marco was done and the front-end developer approves it doesn't have any complexity, and we plan to do it in the next sprint. And there are some issues in the UAT that I keep them here because they have issues. And but for this item, I don't have any time because it's come to the UAT test column right now, and I can't proceed it. But search needs some you know, improvements. And there's 2 items or 3 items in the code review that needs time. But in progress, that boring things, the updates, and that is the Danny and Lauren makes very good comments here. I think we can use it. I comment to Ramin and Amin to see these comments. If it's okay, we can proceed it in the current sprint. And about the design milestone, there is in progress. We cannot finish it. We should proceed in the current sprint. And there is a very big column here about the bugs and operations. and that we have to take a look at it more precisely. So, and let's look at our resource planning for the next sprint. Let me discuss or describe how it's going to work. For example, about the velocity index, it's kind of the points that we planned. It's a planned, sorry. Planned points, unplanned hours that we have during this sprint makes the velocity index. And it's a number, it's not very important, but we at every sprint, we look at the performance that we made. If the performance was okay and it's good, we increase the velocity index. For example, at the sprint 6, we've done 90% of story points that we have planned for them. But at this sprint, we've only made, sorry, it's about 16 right now. And about the bugs, we've made, let me take a look at it again.